When rubbing your face on the walls in a place like the Tekamahara Gachapara Nekopara Shrine, it seems only appropriate to do it with a katana. Why did that killing floor reset? Kabe. So these things are ultimately killable, they're just really, really tough. Whoa! Oh, just straight up attack it from below, huh? But that's probably just Daji's entry. Yep. In the same way that the Shrine of the Frost Giants is all about spending a bajillion weights, this place is all about breaking walls. Really? Was that accessible the entire time? And if so, I'm extremely upset with myself for missing it for this long. Well, that's great. The friend guide told me that my main target for the moment should be just to find a Grail tablet. And this, I bet, is going to open up a whole wing of this place that I haven't been to yet. From the foot of the wall towards the sigil. I think I know what I'm looking at. Like, there's a secret passage below, and there's the Grail tablet. Elf! Hi. Well, this should be enough time to kill you. I've murdered at least one of you already, if I have sufficient time. The katana does a fair bit of damage. But I think I know what that tablet was referring to. Let's record it. A long time in coming. But now, due to this craziness finally having been sorted out, we can do a bit more exploration, which is one of my 3 favorite things. The other 2 were Cunnilingus and Funnelingus. Funnelingus is just like Cunnilingus, except you're executing it on a funnel cake. Bear the small key and the secret will be laid bare. The small key. I know of no such key. Well, some interesting person here probably wants to talk to me. Izangi. Oh. Well, shit. Oh, I feel like an asshole. What's the power limit of the street path mirrors and listed today? Yeah, so I think I get it. If I had broken a wall, I would have talked to that guy. That guy would have given me the mantra combination needed to open up the underworld at the bottom of the corridor of blood. He would have also told me, use the bronze mirror, which will help guide you through the gauntlet that is the underworld. Fine. Hey, sometimes you screw up. And you get frustrated and you make mistakes. To err is human. And that's really the end of that sentence. Obviously, there would have to be a reason to come over here. Unless you enter the second half of this room. Oh, skeleton who can never die. Oh, boy, I probably don't have the time to do this. Nope. Not with the skeleton kicking the crap out of me. Whoever laid the brick and mortar of this place has got to be really pissed off at how I'm destroying all their handiwork. If that person is still alive, and they're almost certainly not. Probably been dead for centuries. There's going to be another monument here. Nope. Okay, good. pedestal must be hidden around here somewhere, which means I just need to try pressing down behind all of these walk-behind sections. So, if I'm getting the conceptual grasp of it right, this underworld is kind of going to be this game's version of Confusion Gate, isn't it? Like, that one level that's kind of like an irritating hyper-gauntlet that nobody can ever beat on their first try. So, let's go take what will be certainly attempt 1 of 934 billion and see if I can let the bronze mirror guide me. So, real attempt number 1, and I just lost... Yep, just lost the grail. So, all we're here for is a blue door. Don't waste your time with other extraneous phenomena, just find the blue door. Try not to die 30 million times in the process. Like there, okay. Attempt number 1 didn't last long. Now, does the door itself glow blue, or is it the eyes of those facades around the door? Because those are both kind of glowing reddish-purplish, so that's probably not it. Holy fucknuts! Keep me dead more, would you? Thank goodness I'm relatively close to an experience refresh. Does that one count just because there's a statue with a blue fire in its mouth glowing next to it? Something tells me I'm going to need to be ready to execute an experience refresh at a moment's notice. Okay, yeah. Lost an ability, which means I must be going the right way. So what I'm really looking for, then, is this statue with kind of the blue flame in its mouth. That's not exactly the same as the door glowing blue, but whatever, I'll take it. How many crushers will immediately end any run that I'm on? Because this game doesn't care if you have any way of foreseeing that there are crushers there or not. It just doesn't give a shit. The game really does not care. I have to swim in lava now, don't I? Well, thank goodness I have this. You're too bouncy. Go ahead and just kill you the normal way, with lots of swinging steel. Rage-filled face warped with murderous intent. They who wield excessive power. Yeah, I'm not supposed to throw all of my mantras at once, right? But in what context? Okay, this is not the door forward. This is going to be an exit door, which I can take if I'm getting desperate, but I'm not yet desperate. Well, there's the statue without a door. This just, yeah, returns me to where I was. Okay. There we go. Nice, juicy experience refresh. And I should really kill every one of these that I find for the experience they drop. It's going to be very valuable if I have to gauntlet this place. Death awaits me if I descend below. Well, thank you for the warning. Uh-oh. Well, time to die. At least it wasn't lying to me. Wait, I saw a Grail tablet down there. But what would it matter if I couldn't warp in? Oh, maybe you can warp in but not warp out. That'd be the thing. So that's effectively my save point. Okay. I could think of how to evade those crushing hands by using the grappling claw, but I just lost the grappling claw, so I'll have to get another solution. Death awaits all who don't kill the small jumpy enemies with priority, because god they're annoying. And also kill the Medusa, because she will mess up my platforming. So, how to keep from getting knocked into Death's arms. Ah, don't fall into Death's arms. That's pretty simple. I can't get down to the Grail point without getting smushed, could I? What did I do? I was pressing down in front of a door and that killed me? I'm sure I'm going to get quite used to speedrunning this place just out of natural action for wanting to get through it. This is what happens when you complete the same gameplay task 345 billion times. This is what they call Nintendo hard, i.e. waste your time. That's part of how it hurts you, is taking time of your life away. I'm sure I was pressing down that time, but why does pressing down there kill me? Okay, so it seems I do have to set foot there. Okay, so very carefully, not pressing down. I am so confused. So if you go straight down, you get crushed by the arms. If you go to the right, you get instant death as soon as your feet touch the floor. So what about going left? Whoa. You look important and terrifying. Oh man, you cannot be in a happy place right now, but how could I come say hello to you? Could I double jump out of this just in time, I wonder? No. Of the few people who play these games, how many people do you think genuinely work out all of the puzzle solutions and all the really difficult, obscure, nonsensical bits by themselves, without getting help from a friend, without looking it up on a wiki or some forum or something, or going to ask for help on a forum, whatever? How many people do this game completely genuinely? I suspect very, very few. I have an idea that's probably going to take like 90 attempts to try, but I wonder if I can fall just far enough to trigger the crushing hands and then jump up in time to land on top of the hands. No, there is no time for that. It moves too quickly. So that is not an option. So I can set foot here. I can even press down here and not die. But it's if I go left of the ladder, then I get crushed by ultra-gravity or something. That door has a different crest over it than the two that I went in. And maybe that's why I'm dying instantly when I step into it. I don't have the item that is supposed to be repealed from me. It looks like a scythe, maybe? Is that the demon scythe? I don't know. Yeah, that probably means I can't do anything more here for now. Damn. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 4. Yeah, that's 32. 32 footsteps lead into the room where the paint doesn't want to dry. 32 footsteps running on the road where the dirt reaches the sky. 32 feathers in my brand new Indian headdress. 32 new moons shining in 32 skies. This is like a scavenger hunt, isn't it? Like, each one of these is some hint on a place to go in order to confirm some action. 32 blocks. This wall means something. Wonder if I should be taking note of the symbols. I see. There's hints I'm supposed to find on what order to use mantras in front of the statue. That's the third one, not the second. Yeah, I need to get one for all 5, don't I? All 5 seals, even though I only have 3 seals. Yeah, I guess there's going to be 5 seals, so that's number 3. And if I get enough of them, I might be able to figure it out by process of elimination. So, heaven blank earth. Here we go. Yeah, so that's number 2. third row down. Sixth piece over. Yeah. Third row down, sixth piece over. Piece over. So heaven, sun, earth should be the first three. Let's see if that's correct. One cat with glowing eyes. Two cats with glowing eyes. I think I'm onto something. And three cats with glowing eyes, but did I do it in the right order? I think I must have. Whether it's, you know, goes clockwise or whatever, doesn't matter. So yeah, heaven, sun, earth. Have two more to find. Heaven, sun, earth. Yes, that has to be the correct order. If eyes would light up without it being in the correct order, then this guy would have lit up just now because I used earth. Yeah, so heaven, sun, earth. Those are the first three. And I honestly don't have that many other mantras to try. I could process of elimination this right now and it would probably be faster. Probably be faster than running around and looking for the hints. You know what? Let's try it. Let's see if process of elimination lets this happen. And if it does, then awesome. So that means I just have a couple of permutations to try. Could be maybe any one of these four, or a mantra I don't have yet. Fuck, it could be a mantra I don't have yet. Oh, no. It means I could waste a lot of time here doing nothing. Oh, well, I don't even remember where the other symbols were, so let's just pace it out. It is not wind. It is not moon. It is not sea. No! That must mean it's a mantra I don't have yet. Because that's all of them. Unless I should use some of the same mantras in a row. Yeah, I must need to use some of them in a row. Okay. So I have the first four. Which means I don't have that many options left to try. I'll have to try each once, but yeah. Heaven, sun, earth, heaven. Sekhmet. Okay. So that was it. I'm going to write this pattern down so I don't forget it. Heaven, sun, earth, heaven, earth. So we can file that entire puzzle into the UD would never have figured this out in 14 fucktillion years category. Because that's absolutely true. Jesus. I wonder how anybody figured this out on their own. I can't picture it. I gotta figure out how the hell to kill you. Well, standing up here and slashing my sword at your head is working pretty well. As long as your behavior doesn't change. I'll keep doing this the safe and lame way. I don't give a shit. Kitty, kitty. Wow, what a lame mid-boss. Okay. So, was that what they call the Dark Lord's Path? Because I didn't figure out that much of it on my own. The friend guide had to point out to me the numerical and pattern similarities between the tablets up there and all of those squares that showed up on walls in certain locations. And then if you match the numerical order of the marked squares with the sigil number, then you can come back here and start to figure it out, blah, blah, blah. You know how this puzzle works. You've already beaten this game 79 fucking billion times. I'm upset. Because I know without a hefty helping of the friend guide's help, or once again looking it up on a fuckdamn wiki, I would never have figured that out. Never. I received a significant amount of help, otherwise I never would have been able to do that. To hell with writing things down. I'm just going to take a picture with my smartphone, which is no doubt exactly what Naramura intended in making some of these puzzles. It's a new era. Everybody has a phone with a camera on it. And you have to expect that's going to be the way that some people take notes for really obscure puzzles. Well, that's great, Nick Bed. I hope things keep working out well for you. Does the last seal represent both hints? Based on whether it's upside down or right side up? That's got to be it, isn't it? Wow. Talk about raping my face off with obscurity. Never. If I were an intellectually honest person, I would give up right now, put the controller down, and never touch this game again, because it has bested me. I would never, ever figure this out. You could tell that there's probably another pattern of mantras to use in this room just by the fact that the Odin statue's eye hasn't gone out yet. It's still lit red, indicating that there's something left to do. Fire. It must be fire. Alright. Yeah, because you can flip the Gate of the Dead upside down, which means its last hint could represent two different hints. Son of a bitch. I'll be honest and just say it. Naramura is smarter than I am. At least in terms of ridiculous abstract puzzle solving and, well, puzzle creation in his case. Just, it wouldn't happen. This is beyond my intellectual capability. Oh shit, I used multiple mantras at once. Haha! See, I told you I was an idiot. That solves both of the puzzles. I mean, yeah, I guess I could have realized that there was another puzzle to solve based on the fact that the Odin eye hadn't gone out yet, but I wouldn't have known what to do or where to look. And the friend guide mentioned that there was a second series of mantras to use, and he told me, you know, I mean, after all, the Gate of the Dead is a topsy-turvy place, right? Which means you can flip it in two places, which means that the last number could correspond to two tablets. Aha! God, I'm so upset with myself. Oh my fucking hell. Anubis. The for real Anubis. Can I weigh myself? I do possess the feather, so does this hopefully count? Wow. What kept you from killing me just now? Because you probably should have. To be prepared for judgment is to have a wicked heart. An innocent heart knows no wickedness. An innocent heart can balance the scales. The undead emit will render judgment. There you are, Anubis. What do you mean without proof of... I just got judged. Fuck you. Okay, so what exactly about not having any weights classifies me as, quote, pure of heart, unquote? This is so Naramura. Not only does the puzzle make barely any tentative amount of sense, but it actively hurts the player because I had to get rid of all of those weights I spent all that money on. Thankfully, money's not that hard to get at this stage in the game. Mats. So I have 2 feathers now? Ritual item used for accessing the underworld, huh? God. So, once again, fair disclosure. I didn't figure that out. And I probably never, ever would. After Amit tried and failed to eat me the first time, I thought that alone was good enough to count as quote-unquote judgment and go talk to Anubis in the underworld again. But, nope. It's never what you think it is. It's always something that you don't think it is, because it's not La-Mulana if it doesn't hurt you. I'll admit, I feel somewhat defeated here. And like the last... how much? Maybe, let's just say 10 hours of gameplay. I mean, the vast majority of that 10 hours was spent wandering around not knowing what the hell to do, but... So in that last amount of gameplay time, there's been like maybe 5 or 6 crucial puzzle points that I didn't figure out on my own and ended up getting help in one form or another. So I honestly feel kind of defeated. If I couldn't... So, to lay out the philosophical picture, these are puzzles that I failed to solve, and I gave up and went looking for help. Now, part of me feels like that's when you should put down the controller and admit, you know what? The game creator bested me. He bested me. He figured it, he proved himself to be better at abstract thinking and puzzle weaving than I am at abstract thinking and puzzle solving. So he bested me. And maybe you should just, take your lumps, call it quits, admit when the other guy beats you, and move on with life. There is one thing that keeps me going. I don't know whether it's really intellectually honest or not, but the thing that keeps me going is that I'm pretty darn certain Naramura knows that the vast majority of people are not going to figure out this bullshit. And I must emphasize, it is bullshit. Not all of this makes sense. And a lot of people just aren't going to figure this shit out. So what will they do? They'll collaborate. They'll work together. They'll write wikis. They'll have like a little sub-water cooler culture. They'll make forum posts. They'll collaborate. They'll figure this shit out together. It's like a community exercise in problem solving. And that's what I'm participating in. I'm not really contributing to it at all because everybody else has beaten the game already. But I am learning from others. I know. I've really been getting my ass handed to me in that same regard. Okay, riddles. Yeah, riddles. I'll read some riddles. I'm discouraged, but I'm not giving up. The friend guide is quite kind in giving me more help than I really deserve here. But how satisfying is it? Like, he's not straight up telling me the solutions. He's giving me, like, a little nudge. So that, like, at the best of times, I'm doing 80% of the puzzle solving, and at the worst of times, I'm doing maybe 30% of the puzzle solving. So I hope that's considered better than him just playing the game through me. It's not quite that bad. Aha. So just standing in front of the time wheel without doing anything. I tried that for a while, it didn't work. Using the Djed pillar without an incantation, that's the solution. Alright. So that's one of the three riddles. What's the next one? Wow, that's random. I was just jumping around. I didn't know that there'd be a secret passage somewhere. Anything useful to be done here, even? So it's just about avoiding the pits. Good Lord! What is happening? You're fucking shitting me. Frozen? What part of that is frozen ground? Oh, fuck you, Naramura! So the frozen portion of that hint was a complete 100%, perhaps intentional red herring. Because there are several sections of floor within this area of the underworld that are frozen. I had to take off my boots temporarily to notice it, but they're frozen. And the beams of light were most decidedly not standing on frozen ground. So that's a red herring. That was misdirection. That was the creator of this game trying to hurt you. I could just Gale Fibulate my way through here, couldn't I? I've not done that yet. Yep, okay, great. Bam. This screen is new. This falling into that lava count. And does it not count if I have my super armor on? What? My feet didn't actually touch the lava when the chime whistled out. You know, whatever. Who even gives a fuck, right? Doesn't matter. It's all complete hogwashy BS. Who gives a fuck? Who cares? Oh, yay. Now it's time for you to get really upset and salty. Hi, Osiris. World. What do you want with me? Well, I'm not going to demand shit from you immediately. Give me some info first. That's the Anunnaki, right? I have been looking for this thing for a very, very long time. No, that's right, I can't warp out. Getting all spoiled by the magic powers that I no longer have. Oh my. Wait a second. Is this gonna do what I think it's gonna do? Oh my god, an Ankh! It's been like 15 recorded gameplay hours. I got what I wanted, right? I wanted a game that would make me miserable. And would destroy all sense of self-esteem and all goodness and compassion in my heart. Well, congratulations. You get what you asked for. Alright, well, I've got a whopping 4 gems to spend. I may as well. I would really enjoy a challenge right now that isn't so abstract that you need to know the solution to the Yang Mills existence and mass gap in order to fucking do this. Alright, let's give it a try. Attempt number 1. Oh man. Surtur. Surtur. How do you pronounce it? Oh, that was you in the background, wasn't it? Hit him in the head. You always hit him in the head. This boss has got kind of like a Contra vibe going on with like having a big bald angry guy in the background. Oh, and you can punch me directly into a pit. Awesome. I want to pronounce this guy's name as Suture, like the medical instrument of stitching somebody up. Suture. But it's like Sartor. Sartor? I don't know. Huh. That's gonna be tricky. This boss fight is all about the instant death, I can tell. Get punched into pits and get crushed by granite blocks. Oh. Getting caught under the granite blocks doesn't instantly kill me? Well, don't spoil me with Rich's game. I have to wait for your head to come forward before I can hit you, don't I? Attempt number 11. This boss fight just doesn't give a fuck if you have a health bar or not. This is most certainly sudden death, whole way through. You succeed or you die immediately. One wrong move and you die. You have to be perfect. You have to be perfect. Any self-respecting person would have called it quits and declared Naramura to be the second coming of Satan by now. But thankfully I have no self-respect. Attempt number 32. All my pride and joy goes before this moment. Always right into the fucking pit! I really want to snap my controller in half with my bare hands right now. First time I've ever gotten a health bar to that color. Oh, I'm not gonna make it. Fuck. God fucking damn it! 67. Are you kidding me? She attacks the floor? Alright. No cheating in that way, I guess. 69. Way. Thank God. I didn't want my 69th attempt to be the victorious one. First time I've gotten a health bar that low. Nah, you're not going to trick me to go back on just so you can drop me into the pit. Damn, I'm close. God fucking damn it! God, no! So fucking close. 87. too close. Punch again. I dare you. Yep. Okay. I'm fucking up my shit. I gotta get control. I still have to have solid ground to set foot on, right? That was the stupidest thing I've ever succeeded at. That's great. That's fucking awesome and rad and badass as hell. I need to go find a therapist. Get out here, you icy blue bastard. That was attempt number 5, I think. That's all for now. This one took a toll on me.